So let's talk about those papers or documents that making Virgin Galactic investors apparently freaking out, right? I mean, there was two announcements that actually I need to change the studio light to red. Here we go. So, yeah, welcome to this quick update here because I wanted to talk about these two things that currently a little bit dragging down the space stock, and you want answers. You know, my members in the Discord chat got already my opinion this morning or the day before that, even for Shamas selling, and today I will update everyone else because I think that it's important to understand what is happening. Okay, so if you want to join the membership, click the join button below all the videos and live streams. Now let's talk about the first document, which is the SEC Form 4, which is the announcement of a shareholder that is owning 10% or more, and or he's a director of the company, you know, or a senior position into a company and selling stocks. Then he need to make this document, which then he say how much he's selling. He don't have to specify why he's selling, so everyone freaks out. So and thinks that he don't believe anymore in the company, but it is actually not the way, because he just after that said on Twitter publicly transparent that he's still super committed about the stock. Okay, he's super committed about and excited even about Virgin Galactic, and just because he needs funds for his new projects in 2021, it's just a normal way, guys, for companies to do that and hedge funds to do that for money managers out there, big money managers that, he want to invest $2 billion in 2021 for several projects. So obviously he needs to scrap a little bit of his gold mine, which is Virgin Galactic in this space. So this is going on. So I watched his podcast as well, All In podcast, and just in the beginning, I think in the 5th or 4th minute, he's talking about it or being asked about it, and he said, unfortunately he had to sell. And he says also this is one of the very liquid positions that he has and can sell, because some people were asking why he don't sell his Bitcoin instead, because he has lot of Bitcoin. But guys, it would not be easy to sell a Bitcoin and get 95 million from the exchange. This could maybe take a little while and would be not so easy. And then the bank would ask, from where you get the money, and he need to prove everything and just everything just before the year end, where he also need to submit documents for tax purposes and losses and all of these things, and also profits, obviously. Then he decided to skip a little bit or skim a little bit of cream of Virgin Galactic. So this is number one. And then the second one, which got the stock a little bit tumbling today, as you can see here, 6.4% down as of this moment. And actually the whole market is selling off a little bit. Yeah, it's Friday. It was a great week. We have a triple witch event, and the rebalancing in the S&P 500 as well, because of Tesla stock, which is currently at how much is the Tesla stock right now? This is just, let us just have a quick look. It's basically neutral, now going positive. It's very volatile, by the way, as you can see here. Now going up more heavier, it was down, then going up, so it's interesting. It stays interesting. So let's have a look into the current situation with Virgin Galactic. So the second thing that actually I woke up to was the following: Virgin Galactic, 112 million shares. Let me just enlarge this here, of common stock. And I was thinking, well, do they do a capital increase? But actually they don't. They just announced that some of those below mentioned investors, which are actually one of the biggest of Virgin Galactic, right? You can see here, let me have a look. Where is it? There was a table with it. Let me just scroll real quick, even when you get a little bit dizzy. Here we go. So we have Virgin Investment Limited, which is the investment company of Richard Branson, having 26% of the company. Then you have Social Capital Sponsor Corporation, which is the company of Shamas, the investment company. Then you have Abar Space, which is the this is the Abu Dhabi investment company or investment fund. Then you have Shamas, and then you have Boeing Horizon Ventures LLC, which is the investment arm of Boeing. So you can see here very big investors, and now they are able to sell this amount of shares. But guys, while people thought, no, there's something happened behind the scenes that we don't know and what's going on and so on, actually, you need to understand that it's quite significantly not the case that they are just, pumping now the market with space stocks. It's just an information that they could do that, okay? Maybe it's in part of their contract that when they invested privately, that they said, just at this date, which is the end of or mid of December, just before the year ends, you could sell your shares, so you can account it against some losses that you have done in the investment world. This is very common, for example. And there's one more thing that I just got from a user or from a subscriber, which was a thread on Twitter, which saying Virgin Galactic filled a final prospectus related to a post-effective amendment to a resale registration statement on the Form S3. This is not a new registration, and no additional shares are being registered. So this is just saying that there's no shares are being offered or no shares are being produced. And then Michael Sheets, who is known from for example CNBC, he said this is an administrative action where the Form S1 registration statement originally filled on May 2020 has been now converted and filled as an S3 registration. So nothing new, actually. It's just people overreact sometimes, and which is great, because this lack of experience that you can get here, the experience free of charge by subscribing and ringing the bell, you are having exactly this moments, and you can get the stocks for a little bit cheaper, obviously, which is, for example, today the case. Now it seems it catches a little bit up here with 5% and 5.7% or 5.8%. You can see here that it's actually not that bad, right? I mean, considering that maybe this will be the new floor, and if you're opening the chart actually, then you can see that what will be important, we talked about it in today's episode of Virgin Galactic Fridays, that we need to hold this resistance. If it's going down this resistance at around 24, then we can see even lower lower numbers until around maybe 23, and then we can go even much lower. So we hope that it's not breaking through both of those resistance, and actually it's holding them. But let me see if I'm right here, if I'm just zooming out, and here's my Picasso. Yeah, so here, this is important. This would be, yeah, actually this was wrong, what I was showing. This was not accurate. So here you can see it, the upper resistance is here 25, and the lower one is 23. So it cannot fall below 23. This would be very bad, and it would be good if it's going over 25. Otherwise, it will somehow trading between 25 and 23. This will be, you know, the chamber, so to say, where the stock can trade for a couple of weeks until we get some news, right? News are very important for this company, guys. News, milestones, new products, whatever you call it. It's definitely important to have more and more of those kind of informations, and as better as as more good information this company has, as better for the overall outcome. So I'm super happy, and this is now the end. And make sure to thumb and also follow me on Instagram. Stay healthy. You see, it's already weekend, guys. Stay healthy and safe, and have a wonderful weekend. I see you tomorrow.